Hello there. Today I will discuss a topic about more discreet signs that a man you are dealing with is a narcissist. I grew up with narcissists, so I detect narcissists like metal detector. Here are the 11 signs on how to spot them early. 1. You will say I love you back and it's not a request type of man. A man who truly cares about you worries more about your well-being than what makes him feel loved. If he disrespected you, hurt you, made you look like a fool or let you down and he knows it, but expects you to say I love you too every time he said it, then watch out. That's the first red flag of narcissism. 2. The I'm on nobody's side philosophy. If he's not with you then he's against you. A man should be on the side of justice before he makes excuses for his friends or stuck-up family members. 3. The type of man who won't give you time to calm down after he crossed the line. It might seem sweet that he wants to have a word right away and ignore your hints to be left alone to make things right, but it's a self-serving attitude he displayed. He wants a clean slate right away. Making himself feel better right away is more important than giving you space. A man who regrets his behavior will not request a word with you in the same minute he offended you. Only when you calm down he will make amends and will not let the incident go until you are over it. Men who want to get things over with are the type of people who would leave you in the middle of the so-called making up chat to cater to irrelevant matters. A man who is truly remorseful will not leave your house until he made proper amends. Unless you are 1 inch away to ghost him, he should not chase you. 4. I'm bored of you but I still expect you to entertain me and keep the conversation interesting type of man. You are not the problem, he is. And doesn't want to look like a douchebag for ending things with you. Instead he rather lead you on so that you will break up with him, or he's doing it because he wants you to make him change his mind about not wanting to be in contact with you, and hopefully you will show a fun side of yourself he hasn't seen before. Giving you ammo is something men don't want. They rather make you believe that you aren't good enough. When he won't give you a proper answer about why things can be the same like it always was, then it's a clear sign that he's bored of you but wants to milk every option out of you to give him the satisfaction that he tried to make it work. But a real man wouldn't treat you that way and will let you go instead of hurting you even more. Men who don't want to break up with you never do it because of your heart getting broken. It's always done to avoid having his image tarnished. Don't give him that chance because it is you who will look like the stupid woman who got tired of his crap. 5. I'm going to be nice to you even though I fall in disgrace with you. Man, if you are upset but he's being nice, for example he snapped at you and acts all nice later on, being very attentive all of a sudden, giving you advice or compliments, then watch out. He's either doing it to make it look like you're part of the problem or make you feel bad for feeling offended. A man who hurt you will not be nice to you. He will express regret and ask what he can do to undo the uneasiness he caused. 6. I'm over it. And so should you mentality when he offends you and he no longer think it's a big deal and you should let it go, then you found an arc. If a man feels better when you are okay, then you know he cares. It's not about him or how he feels about his actions if he is the one who disrespected you. 7. When he labels his attempt to cross your boundaries a joke. When he calls you a bitch and says oops I'm joking, or talks about sexual topics or mucking around, then it's a narc and a man-child. When he treats you different with his friends or someone he highly respects is around. If he's insecure about meeting his parents and told you that from the start, then you might give it a pass, but if he pretty much treat you like a third wheel or a bit unwanted, then walk away. A man who is not a narc should be down with you through every moment and is proud to have you by his side. If he wants space from you but not from his friends, then he sees you as an option and soon you'll be replaced. If you ever notice the traits I've mentioned, then I suggest you walk away before they have the chance to make you look bad in the public eye. 8. You hurt me so you are going to make it up to me, man. At times the woman is in the situation to make amends, but a narc views amends as an invitation to exploit your desire to set things right again. They will make you do chores or give them money or boss you around and demand sex disguised as amends. Or you must do things he can do himself. such as tying his shoelaces or kneel down to polish his shoes to low-key humiliate you. A man who still cares about you after the offense will ask you to leave him alone for a while, or maybe take him to a football game he always wanted to go. If he treats you like an errand girl, then you already know what type of man you are dealing with. 9. Men who claim that they will be back in a jiffy, but give you a call or text that they won't come back because of other people. It might seem not that much of a deal breaker when a man does this, but a man who sees you as a priority will stick to the first plan no matter how small it is, and will only leave when his chat with you is over. If he won't do what he originally told you, then he clearly says that he found something more interesting to do. 10. When he spams with the hot and cold behavior. If he's hot and then cold because you did something wrong, then you can give it a pass, because some people do that when they are still hurt about what you did. But if he's like this because he's bored of you, or want to hang out with other people who are more fun than you, then it's a sign that he's trying to replace you but fears that he might regret leaving you and you won't be an option anymore. I've dealt with a previous love interest who displayed the same type of behavior. When I was in the progress to move on and just accept that it will never be like in the beginning, he would send me heartfelt messages saying that he misses me, no other girl is as good as me, and apologies about what he said to me. And when I respond positive to his messages and feel over the moon, he will become cold again, like he changed his mind about us the next day. I'm back on square one and I'm the one who has to save the relationship. Deep down they don't want to let go until they replace you for sure. Only then you are allowed to move on in their sick mind game. 11. Men who only show remorse are willing to change when you want to snap ties with him. They do that to make you feel guilty for leaving and use you as a punching bag a little longer. Don't assume men like that will change. A narc can't and never will be rehabilitated. Ignore the power of love nonsense. Love has no power. If that wasn't true, then millions of wives wouldn't have been murdered by their narcissistic husbands or be traded in for a gold digger. Love doesn't serve you, it only reinforces the power narcs have over you.